I waited till morning to make the trip back to the hedge. Along the way, I almost ran right into one of my greatest fears. An orb weaver was attacking a little ant that had stolen something from him.
Sleeping makes me feel a little creepy. Scrabble along, Karl. Scrabble along, Karl.
As I continued along my path, I spot a few grubs burrowing under the dirt. I tried to attack it, but ended up throwing my shovel. I waited until the wolf spider was far enough away to retrieve my shovel.
Spider, even for me.
I run from the spiderlings, but only briefly. Down the road I see the wolf spider reappear. I attempt to get out of its way, but I think it sees me. I take refuge under a fallen leaf, finding a rotten larva blade inside a rock. I encounter a couple of bombardier beetles while trying to get a drink. They do not see me.
Taking a look around.
Using the peeper function, I scope out the crow on the bird bath. As I make my way back up the hedge, I'm attacked by two spiderlings. They remind me that I still have a stamina problem. I enter the second lab to see if I have missed anything. Thanks to some helpful YouTube tips, I know to make a right out the door. I peep something that looks like a flying disc.
Taking a look around.
The path I have taken is a steep one. Better watch my step.
Ugh, just another monument to consumerism invading our natural habitat.
The flying disc is riddled with spider sacks and, of course, spiderlings. Off in the distance, I see another lab. It never seems to be a one-on-one fight with these guys. I'll have to take them on slowly. As I grab the zip line, I realize that I'm zipping into trouble. I foolishly return as night approaches. My torch burns out, and I am left only with the moonlight. Unfortunately, I stumble down that steep part. This time I wait till morning and head back. While on the flying disc, I peep a large hole in the wall.
Taking a look around.
I take care of the two spiderlings in the lab, retrieve my backpack, and search a crate with some food inside. On the table is a picture of the Tully family and a tape labeled Zip It.
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin' Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
I had seen another large lab across the way, and for some reason decided that getting to it from the ground may be easier. I dropped to the ground in front of something called Mixer. From above, I thought it was raw science. There's a button to press.
I think we're under attack!
The mixer whirs into action, attracting some unwanted company.
Taking a look around.
The machine stops working as I realize I'm in unfamiliar territory. A few sections of the lab had fallen to the ground. I spot another tape on the ground, but I get spooked by a couple of robots.
Eureka! I've always wanted to say that.
I search the skies for a way back up under the hedge, but no luck. As I search the grounds, I gain a mutation. I'm suddenly attacked by some overly dramatic robots. With no way back up in sight, I decide I should just climb back up to the top as I had before. Finding a way across was going to be tougher than I thought. I finally figure it out and zip across, checking to make sure nothing is going to surprise me. I have finally discovered the hedge lab. I grab a much needed drink from the cooler and activate the biometric scanner. I find a tape called Damage Control.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
I need to find a password for the terminal. I go through the only available door. The hallway is covered in spider webs. This can only mean good things, though, right? As much as I wanted to leave, I knew that this would be a great test of my new armor, so I went for it. I also thought it would be a good time to test my blocking. Broken and defeated, I decide to try another new strategy.
At least it's clean.